Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Yeah, JBs.
What's
JBs.
JBs.
JBs for the ladies.
No, thank you.
No?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I just say no, thank you to
You
that.
can say whatever you want. I caught a glimpse of myself in the monitor here. I got the new Hard AF Seltzer sweatshirt on. Look at that. Pop yours open. You got a little tea.
I have the gal swag.
Yeah, you do. Are you fixing your hair? Are you just looking at yourself in your own YouTube reflection?
Yeah.
You fixing your hair? You look great.
Getting my hair done tomorrow, guys, okay?
You look great.
Don't come for me. Remember that one guy that was like, oh, your regrowth. I was like, whatever, gay. Why do you know that? It was like literally the worst. I don't get bad things on here.
Sure.
And I don't read any of the other ones. So, like, in my mind, that was the worst thing that anyone's ever said about me.
Yeah.
Which is a nice thing.
It is a nice thing. Because the people love you, Jabes.
Well,
what?
Yeah.
People love you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
They love me.
You're our Jabes and Savior. You know we had a candle made of you?
St. James. Yeah, St. James, right?
Yeah. We had a candle made of you that's coming out on the Drinkin Bros merchandise store. And
I love it.
It's you as, I think, Mother Teresa. So I've requested Jesus Christ because we're the same age. Obviously, we're both 33 years old. Uh-huh. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know which character I'm going to get.
I think I've seen it. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably not what you want, but it's good.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Love that.
Mine's great, though.
Love that.
Yeah.
Hammer the like button if you're watching on YouTube out there. Just had a conversation about the old YouTube out in the car before I came on today. You know? When you get the YouTube numbers to flip, congratulations. You win the thing. You win the thing.
No. I don't need anything more than the nooners in the chat. And that's just me.
Here was the conversation. And it was honest. And when I thought about it, I was like, all right, shit. Because this will feed into what we've been talking about for the last week with Joe Rogan. Most of the people that have huge podcasts, so we were looking at the rankings and all that other stuff. Drinkin Bros is super high. But like you go down that list, they've all been on Joe Rogan. That is the one thing that they all have in common.
Yeah.
All of them. Schultz, all those, and I love all of them. Segura, Bert, everybody, like Whitney, everybody's been on Rogan.
Yeah.
We're just like, all right, cool, man. Like I think Schultz said it best, where he's like, dude, Rogan has created so many millionaires. It's totally true.
Yeah.
We've never been on Rogan, so we don't have that advantage.
Right.
But the rest of the people that were ahead of us, when you sit in these advertising calls and shit like that, like I was just on, I was just like, hey, there's only really one difference here, okay? Joe Rogan. And I'm not one of those people who's going to shit on him. I'm not going to pull my pants down, shit on him, because he creates fucking superstars. God damn it.
Right.
It's the white Oprah.
Right.
All right?
Right.
I don't like him apologizing to Spotify. I don't like what's going on there. Okay?
Imagine if Rogan did have me on and nobody else.
It'd be great. I'd be antsy about it. Could you go for 3.5 hours, though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If I'm in a place where I can like...
We're going to test it today.
No, but he like drinks, smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's not going to be great, but I can go. Do you know what I mean?
You couldn't smoke weed live on air with him.
I can't smoke weed, but if I can jewel and drink...
Yeah.
Buddy, the last hour is going to be dog shit, but I'll be talking. You know what I mean? I could do it. And the first two will be great. Although I think once he gets to the last hour, it's a little bit weird as well because he has smoked weed, right?
Yeah. So
like the last hour is just going to be a free-for-all for everyone.
All right. A lot of craziness going on. I'm getting a lot of text messages, a lot of excitement about the Seltzer coming out.
Yeah.
God damn it. If you're in San Antoine Thursday morning, Thursday morning, okay? The text I just got, Seltzer will be here tomorrow. Yeah. Holy shit. If you're in San Antoine at the Black Rifle Coffee opening, we're super early, by the way. Because they're ringing the bell and we're on Central Time, so like stock market opens at 9:30, 8:30, so we'll be on probably around 8 a.m. We're bringing some seltzer there. So Dan and I got some Yeti coolers.
Oh, we forgot.
We're loading them up.
Yeah.
And we're taking them there. Walked into Yeti yesterday. And we named this episode Misery is My Gatorade for a reason. We're going to talk about things that we're just like, oh, man. Misery of it, you love.
Oh, fun.
You love, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I saw, it's going to be another homeless story, but I like it. I like it a lot, okay? Yesterday, we had to get fingerprints done for the seltzer in Florida because it's state by state is all different, right? And so they asked for fingerprints, and you're like, oh, shit. And it's the lady holds your hand like a baby. So, that's the closest I can relate it is they hold.
Have you never gotten fingerprints before?
Not all of this. This was, I've gotten fingerprints before, but not all of the things where they're just they just literally take your hand like a baby now, and they're like, okay, great. One at a time, now two at a time, now 4 on 1, 4 on 1 square, and you're like, what is that going to do?
I've gotten that done a couple times.
Yeah, I've not had that done.
Not by choice. I didn't walk in there on my own.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
James.
You know what I'm saying? They brought me in there to do it.
Perp walk.
Yeah.
Perp walk.
I should get a hold of my mug shots.
It'd be great for the show.
Where were you arrested?
Ventura. Ventura County, and then LA. So
Los Angeles.
yeah.
LA County.
Is it LA County?
I think so.
I feel like there's so many different areas of LA.
I know, it's tough. I think they're all in one, though. It's there's Hollywood.
Jessica?
Jesse.
No, Jessie.
I.E. Jesse.
Jessie is
Blue,
not short for anything, by the way.
Jesse Blue Wiseman.
Yeah. Jables.
you
That's where
able to
Jables came
find
from.
it?
Jesse Blue.
Don't put it up until I tell you.
If we can find this,
Anyway.
it'd be great. There's got to be a mugshot site, right? One would imagine.
Ventura County, Santa Barbara County, LA.
Is that you?
There's
one on there. There's a head on there.
No, it's not. Stop. It's not.
Put up fake Jessie on the screen.
Fake Jesse.
Put up fake Jessie on the screen.
Oh, you scared me for a second.
No, put it up on screen. Put up fake Jessie on screen. There you go. From a distance, because our monitors are a little further away, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Fake Jessie.
I did not. No, I did not look. That was not me. That was not me.
It's not you.
She's cuter, actually, than I was. But anyway. We'll find. We need to find him because it'll be there's 4 or 5. It could be a compilation.
Yeah, compilation.
Anyway,
So I got fingerprinted yesterday at this tiny little house. It used to do it at a sheriff's department, and I guess they don't do that anymore. Since we defunded the police, there is no money for that. And when I called, they were like, "Yeah, we don't do that anymore." Okay, and the woman who answered at the sheriff's department goes, "We don't do a lot of things anymore." I was like, okay, gonna get out of this conversation.
Yeah.
Where would I go for something like that in Texas? And they were like, I don't know, man, a passport place. And I was like, great, I'll call. Have a great one, get off the phone. But when I was in this little tiny house, when I say little tiny, there's a lot of motherfuckers in there too. I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, this place is hopping. Probably a 700 square foot house, tops, and it's a house. You drove up and you're like, wait a minute, I am definitely at the wrong place. I'm gonna get raped in here, robbed, shot, or all of them,
right?
And hopefully shot, robbed, and then raped, right? Because I want to be dead for the raping part, right? I was like, oh my God. And I looked around and they were like, nope, totally normal. So what you're going to do is go back to the bedroom. And I was like, whoa, to get fingerprints? And they were like, yeah, it's just that little bedroom right there. And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. So I walked back in there and it was all kind of carved out and there was this desk in there, and I was like, all right, great, so we're doing this. And that was it. And they take your hand like a little baby and do it for you because we're too dumb, I guess, to register like index finger, pinky finger, all that other stuff. Well, I get out of there knowing that the Seltzer's coming. We're taking some to the BRCC opening for the bell ring and all that shit. And the Yeti is right across the street. A lot of people don't know this, but the flagship for Yeti is here. Okay? Need to keep it cold. We got a couple-hour drive all the way around. Blah,
So you
blah,
got
blah.
a Yeti?
We had to. So we needed something with wheels and all that other shit. Okay? Got to look cool too, Japes. Fuck off.
Okay. Just be real.
I am
That's all.
real.
Okay, you wanted to look cool.
Both.
You wanted to look rich.
Yeti is the fucking nicest, though.
Yeah, you wanted someone to be like, ooh, you rich. Your seltzer must be good.
I can't roll up with a fucking styrofoam cooler and be like, hey, dude.
Igloo is going to be coming back. Once people get their fucking mind right and they figure out that you could just use an Igloo on wheels too, big wheels, yeah.
God damn it, we're an important company.
I'm sorry.
Jesse, and you ruined it.
I know I didn't.
You ruined it.
No, you have Yeti.
Yeah.
You have a Yeti.
We have a Yeti.
And you're going to wear a
We're
Carhartt.
Yeti owner.
You're going to wear a Carhartt to the bell ringing, right? Thank you, Giorgio.
Damn it, man.
You
Trying
know
to
what?
serve the seltzer to the people in a nice cooler. And you
Well,
fucking...
there's a reason why you didn't invite me Friday.
Yeah, you jacked
You know
off
what I
all
mean?
over it.
Yeah.
Jacked off all over it.
There's a reason why you didn't invite me.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm heading across the street, and I've got the cooler, and
Looking cool.
well, it's on wheels. So I'm looking kind of cool, but like, whatever, man. I'm walking out of Yeti.
Sure.
Right? See, a homeless guy almost got hit by a car, and because he wasn't looking or paying attention, he was just staring at the Yeti cooler. Oh. Yeah.
That's a problem.
Misery is my Gatorade. It made me laugh. I got a nice chuckle out of it, and I moved on with my day. Okay? Should not be in the middle of the street like that.
No.
That's crazy town.
No.
It was that was a 4-lane road.
Right.
Big boy road. You got to start paying attention, right?
Right.
Misery is my fucking Gatorade. Come home last night, pop on the Olympics. Winter Olympics is on, Jabes.
Yeah.
And then I get to be joined by you and your misery. You walked in and you said, all you have to do is kind of just throw yourself down a hill and then you're an Olympic athlete?
Now, look, I first said, when are the guys coming? When are the guys' events? Because
This is 100% true, by the way.
I can't with the girl times and things anymore. I can a little bit, but then after a while, you're like, okay, I want to see some shit, right?
The Gukaku chick was pretty impressive.
She was impressive, and what they said was because she was so smooth and like, are you spelling it right, Bob? I-E?
Yeah.
Blue as in the cheese. Notice me.
Blue is in the color.
We're searching.
Yeah, they're searching.
Okay.
Relax.
I'm like scared. I know I'm like seeing it flicker over there. I'm scared. Anyway.
Yeah. There was a lot of crashes on the
A
mountain
lot of
last
crashes
night.
on the mountain. So what they said when this, hot American that's now ski-boarding for China.
She was on skis.
skis.
Skis, sure.
And then she was doing big air, right?
Yep.
And it did look, it was like so smooth and beautiful. And they were like, oh, it makes it look just like anyone could get up there and do that. And I was like, actually, no, like the two people before that made it look like anyone could do it, which is you just go down the hill really fast, throw yourself into the air and fall on the ground, right? Which if you're not scared, like if I had some courage,
Yeah.
maybe liquid or otherwise, I could do that. I could go down the hill really fast and just like twist around and throw myself in, and
then
just
just
do it
fall.
as many times and then fall.
Yeah. And I actually want to see that.
Can you imagine?
Because all you're
I would
doing,
just like break everything.
you break everything, but here's the thing. It's downhill, and then there's a jump, and then you do tricks in the air, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to go down rail slides
No.
or anything else.
No.
You can just go straight down
Yes.
like a speeding bullet, and then boom, you're going to get launched on your own. You don't need any help with that either.
Exactly right. So
And then
just need to,
twist around and do all the things.
you literally just need to throw yourself one time to twist.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's when I was like, oh, anyone could do this.
Yeah, and I've never seen you laugh harder than when there was a bigger girl last night
which I've never seen. Sorry.
Who fell down the mountain in
And
a crash.
that's when I really related, right? Because she was like bigger, not fat, but bigger, right? Like you'd be like, oh, she's not fat, but like she's definitely not skinny. And it was interesting to see. Like I don't think I've ever seen definitely a woman skier in the Olympics that was bigger.
Yeah.
I've just never seen it.
I agree.
Especially with big air. If you're trying to go down really fast,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get up in the air, probably harder, right?
But then the Goo chick won, and they kept calling her Goo, G-U, right?
Yeah.
That was her last name. And then another announcer slipped in Eileen. And I was like, huh? Eileen Goo from China? Doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't believe that I've heard a Chinese name of Eileen. That was a little weird to me. And then we looked her up. Look up Eileen Goo, by the way. G-U. She won last night. She won the gold medal. So she's a little champion.
She's a good-looking lady.
She's a model as well.
She's
as
a
an
model.
athlete. And right there. That's a weird photo, but sure. So anyways, with this chick, right? What I said was, oh, this is a super white girl. This is a white girl. And she talks like she's from the Valley when she did the interview afterwards. You can take the picture of that, Bob.
Ski-boarding for China.
Yeah. And I was like, what's the fucking story? And everybody else had the same questions as I did. Because she's a young girl, and you're like, wait, what? How is this possible? China's buying off athletes from around the world, which is awesome. Now, this is starting to feel like professional shit, which wasn't allowed. Now it's allowed, I guess. And so she decided to, because her mom is Asian, and her dad is American. She was born in San Francisco.
Her mom is Chinese specifically.
Yes, Chinese specifically.
Yeah.
And typically you're not allowed to just join another country like that, but you are now. And that's a fun thing.
We do it all the time, especially in soccer. It's easier to make the American team than it is Germany. So a lot of German-born athletes will come over to America and play for us.
Yeah, so my question was during all of this, like, what is the criteria? Like,
yes.
Do you need do you need citizenship? Do you need a...
Sometimes it's as simple as heritage.
Because the thing
so, like,
that
she has a Chinese mom, so it's like she can be like, oh, well, I can get a citizenship in both or something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the wild thing is, like, again, she's a model. And you can market the shit out of that, let alone she's a phenom in this downhill skiing shit.
Yeah, I think all they really cared about was that she would win for them.
Maybe. And so once I dug deeper into it, I guess leading up to the games, she was like the poster child for the Olympics for China and everything else. And like they had her splashed all over these magazine covers. There's a separate Twitter over there called Weibo that we don't have here. And she's got like, I don't know, a couple million followers over there on Weibo.
What's the difference between Weibo and ours?
Yeah, this was awesome last night when you said this. What's the difference between Weibo and ours?
I'm just asking.
They're both censored by the government. So like, what's the difference? And all I said was, you're right. Twitter's the same as Weibo. We're slowly turning into China. Our government is. So who gives a fuck anyways? I don't care. What I said was, good for this girl. She's going to make a fuck ton of money getting paid off by China and living there. But then it turns out she doesn't even live there. So she lives here and is going to Stanford this fall.
Yeah, that's the same thing Naomi Osaka does. She's American and Japanese.
Okay.
She decided to play with the Japanese flag next to her name in tennis.
Okay.
No shit.
Despite the fact that she grew up, so I think her dad was military or something. So she was like born in Japan, mom's Japanese, but she grew up in Florida. Like you hear her talk, like she sounds like a fucking American. I don't even know how much Japanese
she sounds like a bored American.
Yeah, and but she decided to play as Japanese. I'm sure there was some personal stuff in it, but it was a huge financial consideration as well because there's only like 5 famous Japanese athletes.
Yes,
dude, it's
you're
like
a superstar
go
immediately.
to the small pond, and that's
go to the
for
small pond. Yeah,
everyone.
100%.
So even with this chick, I was like, yeah.
So
wouldn't you?
apparently, after she won last night, I don't know what the ratings are. They should be out probably by Thursday, I would say.
It's just you.
It's just me watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, the opening ceremonies
And me being forced to watch.
was the lowest of all time. But even that was like 12 million, where you're like, dude, 12 million people watch that bullshit. So I'm curious. I think the ratings will be out right around Thursday for these. But with that, I guess the most searched thing on the internet was, is this chick Chinese?
Right.
And the answer is no, not really. I mean, her mom is.
Yes.
But
half.
yeah, she grew up in America, living the American dream. And the American dream is to get paid
Yes.
top dollar. So,
And what the other thing I said was, I'm down for all of this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm down for people, the Olympics being like, do what you got to do to win, like how it used to be.
and
You
people
know?
were pissed off about it, about her not, skiing for America. And I was just like, is America paying her?
America, I mean,
China's paying her. And that sport as a female too, nobody gives a shit. Get that fucking money, girlfriend. You know?
God.
Get the money.
Get the money, girlfriend.
Get it, dude.
We're just not the team to be playing for right now. You know what I mean? Like, we're not the side to be on right now. We're
Mike-
not going to be looked at in high regard.
No, Mike Tapia threw in $69.69.
Oh, my Lord.
What up, Nooners? Ross, can you give an update when BRCC IPO goes public? Thanks. Air, land, sea, no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets, dude. Yes, so they're ringing the bell Thursday morning. Typically with an IPO, it's a couple hours before it's open up to Gen Pop to buy. So they usually give a couple hours, kind of go over price consideration, whatever hedge funds and all that other bullshit have put their clients in first so they can get that bump. Yeah, the system's all fucking rigged. I mean, so, technically, for most of these IPOs, the preferred clients get in early, and then the stock goes up like 30, 40%, and then people sell, take the 30, 40% and go home. The rich get richer, and then it opens up for the rest of us dummies, right? The only time I got in early on something was Facebook, and that didn't do well. Did not do well for me back then. Had I had held on to it longer, maybe, but that one did not move opening day. So look, keep an eye out for it that day, but you'll be able to get into that. That's not like it won't be like a tech stock where it's just like, great, we have to wait 6 hours, the market's going to crash and all this weird shit's going to happen. So you'll be fine on that one. I would say just give it a couple hours on Thursday, but you'll be good to go. But I'm all for homegirl getting paid. People were pissed off about it last night a little bit. Like, oh, why isn't she doing this for America? I was like, America's not paying for that bullshit. So, yeah, go to China's paying top dollar for
Because,
athletes.
like, in America, there has to be something mental health related,
Yep.
or you're the first
Yeah.
to do something. In other countries, they're just like, fuck that.
Exactly. Like that Osaka chick, take her, Japan. I don't give a fuck. The other thing about the Osaka chick, too, is she hasn't won since that meltdown.
Right.
And I hope she never does. Okay?
I mean, calm down.
Just leave. Yeah, if the world's too big, go back inside. Just go back. If the world's too big for you today, just go back inside. That's all.
No, I just
go back
wonder,
inside
and
your house.
it's never more prominent than during the Olympics. Like, I just wonder how the world is viewing us right now.
Well,
Like, I wonder how it comes off. If we're thinking these certain ways of like, God, that's a lot. Like, I wonder how other people are thinking about it.
glad you brought that up, Japes. Okay? Because our big, bright, beautiful, shining star, Nathan Chen, who is the best in the world at figure skating, and that's a huge title to win. It's a huge gold medal to win. Got up there last night and fucking destroyed highest score of all time in the history of fucking men's figure skating. And
Okay.
it was pretty, look, I'm not into dudes figure skating that much, and I wanted to see what the hype was on this guy. Even I was just like, holy shit,
Sure.
fucking gangster out there.
Right.
Now, he could have gone for another country. Look up Nathan Chen. I don't know where he's from, but he's definitely Asian, you know?
Yeah.
He could have gone to another country.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Salt Lake City, no shit. No shit.
From there.
From Salt Lake City. Man,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody besides Mormons who are from Salt Lake City, you know? Good for him.
Mormons and Asians, I
Yeah,
think.
he
Yeah.
fucking destroyed last night. So
Yeah.
he's got one more left. I think it's the long program. It might be tonight or Thursday. But that would be a big deal.
Yeah.
for America right there. Shaun White wins. That'd be a big deal for America right there.
It would. Yeah, it would.
So let's get fucking wet, dude. But you.
Oh, Squishy. Remember Squishy?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Who?
The ski boarder, Squishy.
Squishy.
I love the Winter Olympics.
You do.
You guys can. I don't know if you can tell, but
Huge fan.
Huge. Squishy, Michaela Squishy, or whatever her name is.
Yep. No,
What's her
no
name?
idea.
The one
Michaela
that's-
Schifrin.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez. Obviously, that's who I was talking about. God.
We watched the Super G last night, the men's Super G,
Yeah.
the downhill where they're going like 73 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That shit was wild simply because most of the dudes were fat and they were in their late 30s, early 40s. And I was unaware that you had to be young and athletic to do that. Apparently, you need to be old and fat and to do that sport.
Well, yeah, but who won?
The older, fatter dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a guy from Italy. There was like 90 skiers left, and they were
Yeah.
already declaring like the medal winners, and it was like, what the fuck? What is going on here?
I don't know. We're not dominating.
No,
And
we're
then-
not. This
and
is our
then-
worst performance ever in a Winter Olympics.
And then every time, like, Squishy went down, like, as soon as she jumped off the thing.
Why do you call her Squishy, by the way?
Because I can't say what.
Michaela Schifrin?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, okay,
it,
gotcha.
So it just sounds like Squishy to me.
Yeah.
She's not squishy. I mean, she's in shape.
Yeah.
She keeps
she's in
it
shape.
tight.
Yeah.
But, as soon as she gets off the, mount up, whatever,
Sure.
falls right down.
Yeah.
And then it's a mental health conversation, right?
Well, I didn't want to have it. I don't think she wanted to have it. It was Lindsey Vonn did.
Yeah, but I think something happened where she like said it to someone, and then it just came out that like she needs her family around her and her mental health and blah 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 whatever.
Well, she's got her boyfriend there because he finished third in the G-Force. Rhythm is life and life is rhythm.
Candle.
Super G.
Kindy.
Kincaid? Kinkador? Whatever his fucking name is. He's late 30s as well. Norway. Some weird shit going on.
Like I'm sure he's hot like in real life. Mm-hmm. Maybe or like better looking.
Maybe.
in real life,
I don't know. But after all of it last night, I did learn one thing. The reason why a bunch of people aren't into it is we haven't seen a lot of real athletes out there besides Nathan Chen.
Right.
And then the hot girl who's pretending to be from China so she can get some fucking cash.
Right.
I think we need more sexier athletes. We should start putting better looking people in the Olympics. And I think that's going to drive the sport. Lindsey Vonn, for example, she was hot.
Sure.
They could really put her in all the commercials and shit, right?
Yeah. But she was also a killer, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. She was great. She was the best in the world, except for when it came to the Olympics. And then she always had trouble. But we tuned in because she was hot and we wanted to see her win.
Sure.
She just didn't. Michaela Schifrin's hot enough. Shaun White, he's got a famous girlfriend, and it's Shaun
cute.
White. Yeah, he's okay.
cute.
He's okay.
He's gotten cuter.
Yeah.
As he's gotten older, yeah.
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 I mean, whenever you have red hair and you can grow out of it more,
Yeah. He darkens it.
Yeah. So it's making him.
But you were saying too, that's the other thing. He's like all over Instagram.
I don't think he's gonna win.
Being fucking dorky, and it's like I want you to like not want anyone to talk to you. I want you to be like I'm focused. I'm in the zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's just, I don't know.
It's kind of
We're
boring.
just all pieces of shit
Yeah,
over here.
but the misery is what we live for. Like I watch it every night to watch people fall down, and maybe get their hands or fingers sliced off with skates,
Right.
things like that.
Right.
And that's kind of where we are.
And it feels like other countries are just like, what are you doing? Like I've told this story when I was a bartender, and I think I was like bitching with this other like dumb American chick, and we were just like, oh my God, like bitching about something. And we work with this Slovakian bartender, like full on accent, like dark makeup, dark hair, everything. And she just came over to us, and she was just like, at least you don't have retarded baby.
Yeah.
And it stuck with me because, like, what the fuck what are we complaining about?
Yeah.
And, like, other people that are competing, other countries are just like, we're just trying not to fucking get killed. We're trying to eat. Oh, you're the first non-binary?
Yeah.
I'm the first person in my family not to die from cholera. I am here without mother, without father, without any family.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's reality. And we're just like, I'm just like sad.
I'm the first fucking...
I don't know. I just feel sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel sad.
What about what? I don't know.
Do drugs and drink then.
I
if you
just feel sad. And
Stop diminishing my trauma.
Yes. Exactly.
Bob, we're going to get to your fucking trauma in a second, my man. Okay? We got a lot to talk about Bob's trauma today.
Oh, he's got some real trauma.
We do.
He's got some splaining to do.
Yeah, I let Jessie know that you saw Jackass Forever over the weekend.
Which means you've seen Spider-Man,
Yep.
Jackass, and still, even though it's streaming now, I do think it's streaming.
Yeah, it's been streaming for months.
Has not.
Seen.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you watch it last night because you knew I was going to fuck with you?
I did not.
Yeah.
Still didn't
Yeah,
watch
still
it.
didn't watch
I've not
it.
seen West Side Story.
I knew it because when I walked in, he would have not shut the fuck up about it. Still has not seen it. That was
Has
his
not
dream.
seen it.
That was his life. That was his passion. That was his love. He saw Jackass Forever and Spider-Man in theaters and did not see that.
To be fair, that just makes me your average American asshole. Like, oh, that movie looks so good, but then I just eat fucking garbage. I put garbage in
Exactly.
me. I put garbage in me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? I act like I'm better,
Exactly.
but I put garbage
No,
in
but
me.
you're the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You act like
100%.
you have a real love for the arts and you're a theater kid and all of this, but you really are the problem.
Yeah.
And the reason that, we're never going to be like real actors and stuff is because of you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
You're the fucking problem, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry
said-
for causing you trauma.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
going to make, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make Bob sit and do an Oscars watch-along party. Okay?
Yeah. And just be like, oh, Bob, did you see that one? Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I
saw
didn't see it.
Spider-Man.
I'm going to ask him in-depth
No, I'm
questions.
an actor, though. I love it. I'm a
Love
theater
it.
kid. I
My
love it.
life.
Me and my wife. Oh, we love it. We love the arts.
That's why we went to Jackass Forever. That's the arts right there.
And Jumanji.
She didn't see that one.
Oh, she didn't go with you?
That was
Who
a-
went with you?
That was a buddy. Because you can't get a buddy to go to fucking West Side Story. Like, it's like, hey, bro,
Oh.
you want to go see West Side?
A real friend.
A real G
Are you not
would
friends
ask
with-
their buddy
Yeah.
to go to a game.
Yeah, dude.
But
Yeah.
then you just get the answer no. A real G would say yes.
All right.
Bob, dude.
Bob,
You fuck boy.
I'd put no excuses. No excuses. I'm
You
a piece of
fuck
shit.
boy,
I'm a piece
Bob.
of shit.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
No excuses.
I'm a piece of shit.
piece of shit.
You know who isn't
Well,
a piece
it's no
of shit?
fun if you just lay down, Bob.
Yeah.
I guess he's admitting he's wrong.
And lay down on a ghost bed from ghostbed.com/Drinkin' Bros, Jabes.
Okay.
All right?
Will do.
40% off the bundle package. Damn it. Am I excited about it? You betcha. We used it last night. You finally got the remote control right on it. Like that was a nice height last night on the mattress.
The book mode?
Was that book mode?
Close to book mode. I put it in book mode and then I make my own kind of adjustments to
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can too at home, okay? Because it comes with a remote control. You can kick that bitch up, head, legs, the whole thing, dude. It's nice. You never let me use the vibrator, though, on that goddamn
No,
thing.
it shakes my brain around.
I love it.
My brain is small inside
Very
my
tiny.
head, so
Yep.
if it shakes, it like hits the side. That's normal? Everyone has that?
Yeah, everyone's got that.
Yeah.
Tiny little brain, little pea brain, walking around on the
So
world.
it just like shakes inside my head.
Yeah. It sounds like a nickel in a piggyback jar.
Yeah.
Piggy bank? Piggy bank?
Piggy bank is right.
Piggyback would be, it's a combination of nickelback and pigs. So
Like a
it's-
piggyback ride.
Or if you just replace Chad Kroger with a pig, that's piggyback.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm sure Ghostbed is cool with it.
I'm sure they're fine with it. At ghostbed.com/Drinkin' Bros, you get 30% off individual items if you want them. Okay?
If you want.
That is the pillows, the sheets, the weighted blankets. The weight, by the way, is so strong that it if you need to drown yourself in water, just wrap yourself in that weighted blanket. It'll take you all the way down to the bottom of the ocean. You'll never breathe again. That's how strong that weighted blanket is. None of that's true, probably. I don't have the weighted blanket. A lot of people love it, James. It says it helps them sleep. They need weight on top of them.
Oh, yeah, but it's like to a scary degree. Like if you have anything to do or like kids to wake up for and stuff, don't use the
Are you
weighted-
out?
Apparently, it's like the real deal.
No shit.
Yeah,
All right.
if you're single or if your kids are old or whatever, get one of these and just make sure your alarm is very loud. Apparently, it's just like the best.
All right. Well, look, now in 2022, you get a 60-month pay-as-you-go program if you have decent credit on there. And congratulations, Jabes. Congratulations. Okay? You can get a brand new bedroom set for $25 a month. I mean, it's crazy over there at ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Get on it. Do it now.
Get down
right now.
on it.
Get down on it. Oh, and get down on it. Next up, we got Hellofresh.com/revolution14.
What?
Yeah.
Do you get 14 meals?
Use the promo code.
Free?
You use the promo code revolution14. You're going to get 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. Come on, dude. I'm about to fucking use another credit card and get. We've used HelloFresh for years now at this point.
Yes.
But this is before the show too. This is one of the companies. A few of these sponsors we hit up on our own, advertising wise, and we're like, look, we use you guys all the time.
If you don't know, HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery
The
service.
best.
But their ingredients and their selection, like the different kinds of recipes that they have, it's like way bigger selection, and their ingredients are fresh, organic.
I deliver right to your door.
amazing,
The
grass-fed
ingredients
beefs
are
and
already
stuff.
divvied out, so like you're good to go.
Yes.
It's not like they're just shipping you a box of potatoes and they're like, hey, good luck.
I kind of feel like that's back in the day. It was something that was like, I don't know if this is,
Yeah.
There was a couple people that used it, and now it's like if you don't have at least a couple days a week of a meal kit, I don't know what your life is. I'm jealous of it because you clearly like have all the time in the world. You're not stressed at all. You don't mind like going to the grocery store after every day of work, right?
It's 72% cheaper than if you were going to a restaurant.
Or if you go to the grocery store, I feel like you're getting too many things. You're wasting food because it's not perfectly portioned for that recipe. Then you end up like, oh, I'll save this half an onion, and then you end up throwing it away.
Yeah.
So they give you exactly so that you have nothing left over. You throw,
Yeah.
paper away.
It's the best. 20-minute recipes, super low prep, easy cleanup. It's awesome. We've been eating this for years at this point. I feel like we should just invite people into our living room, and have them watch us eat. Okay?
HelloFresh should pay me to do a cooking show.
That'd be great if they did, and you do all the recipes for them.
The Gouda vibes.
We're huge fans. They've got the best food there is. Go to hellofresh.com/revolution16. Use the promo code revolution16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Did I say 14? Is it 16? Are we getting fucking 16 meals?
Why? What does it say?
God damn it. That's
no,
crazy.
2 gifts to give to someone else.
That's fucking nuts,
Yeah, so
dude.
you get 14 meals
I'm
free.
going to read this one more time. Go to hellofresh.com/revolution16 and use the code revolution16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 gifts. Yeah, you're getting all of that. Again, let's pop out another credit card. I don't give a shit. Let's get this deal.
Is it 16?
16. That's the promo code, revolution16. Seems crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. They're saying, hey, dude, fucking, it's 16. Go to hellofresh.com/revolution16 and use the promo code revolution16 for 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. It's America's #1 meal kit. Now they're giving away 16 free meals. Son of a bitch, dude. My God. We signed up too early.
Yeah.
We didn't get this many free meals. Damn it, James. Let's pop open another credit card. Let's get 16 free meals to the house. Sometimes they're so good, I want 2 of them. I eat 2 of them.
Yeah, you have definitely done that.
Fuck yeah. HelloFresh is the jam, dude. 16 free meals? Shit. That's like 2.5 weeks worth of food. That's longer than the Olympics.
Yes.
The Olympics is only 2 weeks.
Yes.
Last but not least, we got hardafseltzer.com. So here, look, we got the new gear on. Bob's wearing a shirt today. Company man, Bob. Look at that. Proud of you, Bob. Everybody got merch yesterday. Bob showed up in it. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to forgive you for your West Side Story now. Okay, Jabe's got it on. I got it on. Merch is coming. Seltzer's coming soon. And we're super fucking amped about it. Again, if you're at the BRCC events on Thursday, you'll be able to taste it. You'll be able to have it in your mouth. And then Saturday, we'll all be there for that. Sunday. For the Super Bowl, WTF Ice House downtown. All-day Super Bowl party live show. Everybody will be there. All you can drink seltzers, $20 all day long. Good luck. Good luck. That was the people's request, and I was like, all right, cool, bad. Have good luck.
I think it's a good idea.
I did too, but
because then it'll be like a few, and we know them probably, can really get their money's worth.
Well, no, I mean, shit, 8% seltzers.
No, I mean,
when you do that at a bar, but I'll put it this way.
They'll go crazy with it, but most people, even if you have a couple, you're already getting your money's worth.
Here's why people ask for the $20, I think. Was if you go to a bar now and you order like a craft beer, like something like high ABV like this.
It's already $9.
Yeah, dude,
$12.
It's $9. So like, yeah, this way, congratulations, go bug fuck. People are gonna be puking on each other.
Oh yeah.
I'm amped about that.
Oh yeah.
Super Bowl's on. I just placed my wager on the game. I just made my wager.
Did you?
Yeah. So every year we bet $5,000 on the Super Bowl. We take our winnings for the year. We blow it all in the Super Bowl every year. So this is no exception. I put it up yesterday because we've got a lot of events coming up, and I want to forget because on Drinkin Bros Sports we do it, and it's a private group, but I post all my betting slips there. And we're also doing a show with Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks that airs as well, where we tell you who we're betting on and everything else. So my wager, if you will, was on Joe Burrow and did it.
Okay.
$5,000 on the Bengals. I was not confident enough to take the money line, so I'm getting 4.5 points. I think it will be a field goal game, and I think it'll be close. But my money is on the Bengals. That's just my heart on this one. I went with my heart last year.
It's a fun story.
Yeah, Tom Brady won last year, and I've won 3 years in a row now. Fuck, 4 years in a row. I've won 4 Super Bowls in a row. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Every year that we've been doing Drinkin Bros Sports, I've won. But this one is a tough one because I can't remember a kid this young in his second year going for the Super Bowl. Pretty crazy. So we'll see. But I took the 4.5 points. So if you're out there at home, congratulations. Okay. We're all in. We're all in on Joe Burrow and his whole little fun gang. Pam and Tommy, Jabes.
Yes.
I think we're out of shows at this point. We've watched everything. We've watched all the things.
If you like start dipping into the your Hulu pond, you know you've gone through everything else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've gone through all the HBO shows, Netflix, Showtime, everything. And now you're like, okay, what's on Hulu? Pam and Tommy.
Pop up a picture of Pam and Tommy from the show.
Oh, he's got it already.
You got it already? Look, boom. Is that them?
Yeah.
The actors? Yeah. This is how good it has been. These two people playing these characters. Holy shit.
I know.
Like the Pam Anderson accent and everything, because both of them act everything like they're phenomenal as these two characters.
Sebastian Stan is so good that it's really annoying because I do find Tommy Lee in general very annoying.
But that's the issue you have,
He is doing it so well that I'm like, this is a lot of Tommy Lee, and it sounds exactly like him. They're both really, really good.
But having worked with him in real life and all that other shit, like that's how he is. So like how somebody can put up with that dude because he's annoying as shit.
Yeah. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
And you're almost like, oh my God, is he really this annoying? Like, I bet he is.
Tommy Lee,
feels
yes, he is.
like it's over the top.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's how Tommy Lee really
He
is.
100% is.
Yeah.
And the whole shit, right? But her, because she looks nothing like Pamela Anderson in real life. All the prosthetics they're using and everything else, like the huge fake tits look real.
Yeah. The teeth.
All of it.
The lips. It's more, but really honestly, as long as you get like the voice and the essence well. Like everything else sort of, because if she wasn't good, all of that shit would look cheesy.
The voice is the hardest thing to get. So like the closest I can remember somebody looking like the characters, right? But without hearing their voice, besides these two, was the Tupac biopic. But then that dude opened his mouth and he was not only a shitty actor, but he sounded nothing like Tupac.
Right. And
these
then,
two people sound identical to Pam and Tommy Lee, where you're just like, holy shit, I feel like I'm watching their live. Like it's pretty goddamn good. The only problem I have is this is the first streaming outlet that I can remember that is going week by week with live shows. So like we've caught up and now we have to wait like another 3 days for the next one to come out. And it's just
Hulu
like,
always did that.
Did they really?
Hulu's always done that, and Disney Plus does that.
Gross.
Why?
Why?
it's shot already.
People eat it up. I don't know,
It's
man.
streaming.
People eat it up.
We all want to fucking binge.
Yeah, dude, I'm not like that's my complaint with HBO too, is where it's like the Righteous Gemstones. I want to gun through that entire season. I don't want to wait
don't know
week by
why
week
on-
for a half-hour show.
I don't know why on HBO it still feels okay. Because there's still a channel on TV. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
ones where there's a channel, Paramount, HBO, Showtime, things like that. You're like, oh yeah, that's how it always was, right? So it kind of feels still okay. But if you're straight streaming, Netflix, Hulu, things like that, you don't have a TV channel.
Right. But the 3 shows that we're down to are all weekly bullshit now where I'm like, God damn it, dude. Like the only 3 that we really look forward to is Righteous Gemstones, the Pam and Tommy thing, and that's only like 2 more episodes, I think.
In 1883.
Yeah. And 1883 is the same thing.
Well, because it's on an actual network. Do you know what I mean? We're getting it on the streaming afterwards.
Yeah.
See?
I think 83 is streaming only.
Streaming only?
Yeah, it's Paramount
It's
Plus.
not on Paramount?
No, it's on.
It's not on Paramount Network. It's just on Paramount
Really?
Plus. Yeah.
Well, then give me
Shit.
all of them. God damn it.
Well, so the story behind 1883 is that when the season started, they were not done
Got it.
filming. Like at all.
Filming, editing.
Taylor Sheridan and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
those motherfuckers were out there literally on a wagon some fucking where in the West.
Dang.
It looks real. I mean, look, it's an awesome show, and I'm in. It is because there's a lot of people. I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook and shit like that where it's like 1883 is better than Yellowstone. It's 2 entirely different shows altogether. So like, it's hard to compare them. I know that they're kind of couching it that they're all in the same universe with the same family and shit, but like, you're 150 years apart. It's different.
I think they just gave themselves a lot of runway to do more seasons.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You start at 150, then you can get closer and closer and closer
Because
year after year.
the one that's popping up lately is Jimmy, the character from Yellowstone. I hate that character too. It's my least favorite character in Yellowstone. When he joined
Taylor loves him.
what is it, the 6 Gs or whatever the
The sixes.
4 6s.
4 6s, yeah. When he joined that, all I kept thinking was, oh, God damn it. Are they setting this up for another spinoff with fucking Jimmy?
That's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard too. And I looked it up and I was like, fuck, dude.
Have you?
That is exactly what they're doing.
No.
And the 4 6s, literally Taylor Sheridan bought that entire ranch. It's a real
Oh, that's
ranch.
right.
And he bought an entire ranch. He just keeps buying up land and he's building his own just giant studio in Texas, basically.
Why not?
And
He's
it
like a
is in
white Tyler
Texas?
Perry.
What?
It is in Texas?
Yeah, it's in Texas, yeah.
What part?
I'll check that real quick.
I'm sure it's like.
He's like a
literally
white
no-
Tyler Perry. Oscar Rivera is asking when will I make an appearance on Celebrity Big Brother? I'm not that famous. I'm not that famous to go on Big Brother. You would need to do something,
Yeah.
something else.
4 6s is in Guthrie, Texas. Looks like it's about an hour outside of Lubbock. So it's out there.
All right.
It's out there.
No
Fucking
dicks
out
land.
there.
Yeah.
Fucking out there.
That one dick
why, I just need to know why Taylor loves Jimmy so much.
I don't know.
Why he loves this fucking guy so much.
So sometimes in real life, you work with somebody and you really get along with them and you're like, fuck it. I just want to hang out with them all the time. If I have to do this every day for 14 hours a day, I want to do it with my friends. The only thing I can think of is that they're friends in real life because it does not make sense. He's a terrible actor. And,
Is he a real cowboy? I mean,
no, he's
what
not a
are
real
we-
cowboy.
What are we doing?
Somebody in the comments here on YouTube, tell me if you like Jimmy. If you like Jimmy on Yellowstone,
Nobody likes Jimmy.
I think so too. But maybe
you.
I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping on acid, and it's just us two who hate Jimmy from Yellowstone.
No, I mean,
And he's always fucking girls on that show where you're just like, dude, you're the last motherfucker that should be having sex with multiple people on that show. It's
I don't
crazy
like a
to me.
skinny boy, but look, it's
He's
coming,
bald at like
it's
age
coming
28.
back.
He's fully bald at 28. Like, and he does this thing with his jaw too, where it's like,
Now, look, anytime Jimmy has an eating scene of any kind, I need to turn the channel or turn away. It's just the most.
yeah. Now you're going to be fixated on that.
I've
Watch
never
Jimmy
seen
eat.
anybody make such a meal about having a meal. Do you know what I mean? Like that acting term. Like he's really making a meal of it. He's making such a meal about eating a meal.
Wasn't that the
Somebody's saying Justin Jeep is like, I'm still in season 2. Doesn't matter, Jeep and Justin.
Wasn't
it
that
doesn't
the
matter.
whole
Jimmy's
bit
always terrible.
with fucking Walter's kid in Breaking Bad, as he was always eating cereal?
Well,
Yes.
here's the problem though. I think he's
Yes.
I think he's mentally retarded in real life though.
No, he wasn't mentally retarded. He had what was it?
A physical retardation?
No, it was like MS or something.
Yeah.
Oh, well shit.
Yeah.
Still, that's fucked up, man. Yeah, he's got to eat cereal.
I don't know why he had to eat cereal.
You got to give the actor something to do.
Yeah.
So like that you're not thinking about whatever you have, right?
Sure.
So in the case of Jimmy, unless he has some crazy disease that I don't know about, then I apologize, Jimmy, or the actor who plays Jimmy. Okay, I apologize.
Maybe he did.
Maybe
have
he
like
does
cancer or
have a cancer or something and I don't know about it. Maybe that's how he lost all of his hair at such a young age. I'm not sure. How old is Jimmy, Bob?
Jefferson White
Yes.
was born in.
Yawn on your own time, Delco. Jesus Christ, you're on television.
Real bored. Fuck, this is actually hard to find.
But what are we wanting? Oh, his age?
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know why it didn't pop up right away. He's 34.
34. All right. I thought I was younger than that.
Well, yeah.
Jimmy. I don't need Jimmy anymore. I don't need the 6 G's or whatever it is. How many G's is
It's
there?
gonna be so extra. Like he's gonna be like bopping around a horse.
Yeah.
Or like, remember when he jerked off the horse and it was just like,
That's right.
oh, I have never seen more physical comedy.
So they had to put Jimmy had to put a leather sleeve around a horse cock and jack it off into a bag.
And he was just.
Kaylin Cothran is saying Jimmy is a monster hog. Too skinny not to.
What does Taylor Sheridan care about that?
About the hog?
Yeah.
Who knows?
He's giving him his whole show because he has a hog.
Maybe. Hog. They could be hog brothers.
Unless you show it, Taylor, it does nothing. All you're showing is him eating.
Yeah.
Unless you show the baguette.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Pete Davidson was at a hockey game over the weekend,
Good for him.
and they started chanting about how big his dick was. And they've got it on video with a guy some drunken fan who had turned to him and was just like, "Come on, Pete, is it this? Or what are you doing, Pete? Is it this big?" And the whole place erupted because they've got him he's in a suite, and he just goes, as the guy was moving his hands further and further apart, he goes, "It's the second one. That's how big it is." And the place erupted, and it was just like, all right, cool. Because we don't know the mystery behind Pete Davidson. Jimmy as well. Then David Spade, I can confirm that he's got a huge dick. So like, there's the mystery there of like why he's always fucking supermodels. But maybe Jim has got a huge cock that we don't know about.
But what does that do for me when I'm watching him eat?
Nothing.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Like I get
with you.
that's a thing. It makes more sense with Pete Davidson than it does with a Jimmy.
Yeah. I understand. But I don't know they've got to be bros in real life. That's the only thing that I can think of. But Taylor Sheridan is slowly becoming the white Tyler Perry. If you watch these shows, he's the sole writer listed on these too, where you're just
Writer, he directs a lot of them, executive producer.
And he keeps acting in them.
Yes, he's really feeling himself.
He was really
Very
prominent in the Yellowstone this season.
You never saw him before.
And then he popped up in
before the last
1883 as well.
season. And then he was like, you know, maybe he's looking good. Maybe he's definitely on some juice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe he like got his shit together. And
Good for him.
I say good for him too.
And that's great. But him popping up in all these shows, it's very Tyler Perry-ish. Like, I didn't need to see him with a fake beard on in 1883 the other night.
Yeah. And
didn't need to see it.
he's not amazing at accents. He's really good at just playing himself. which
a
he
dick.
does in Yellowstone. Like
Yeah.
he's just this, right?
The best part, one of the best parts of Yellowstone is his character just being mean to Jimmy.
Yes.
Like Jimmy will be like, "Are you riding a horse today?" And he'll just be like,
Jimmy,
"Well,
yeah.
Jimmy, why don't you fucking kill yourself?"
Yeah. He's like, oh God, okay. He's like, am I riding with you? No, I'm fucking dragging you from the back of the truck, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And you can't have anything to eat, and I hate you, and everyone hates you. Let's go, bud.
Let's go, bud. Bring your big dumb dick in the truck.
Yeah.
And the Ram
And that's
truck.
when I was like, oh, that's how he really is.
Yeah.
I love that he's just like playing himself. He definitely needed like all the montage of the horses running and
God
then
damn it,
stopping
dude.
really quick.
If I see one more of those fucking horses running real fast and then stopping, like, that's cool. Not in one.
But like, I know that it's cool in that world. As an outsider, though, you don't understand why it's cool.
No.
So you're just like, gosh, they just like keep showing the horse.
And I feel
going really
bad for the
fast
horse.
and-
Where I'm
yeah.
like, those horses are going to break their fucking legs, dude. Stop it, run real fast, stopping
It's a
real quick.
rodeo thing.
I mean, it's also just like maybe you're 2 pages short and you just can't
Exactly.
think of anything else.
Yeah.
So you're like,
so let
fuck
me
it.
find a good song.
Put it
and then
on
we're
loop.
just gonna do every episode had the horses running really fast, stopping montage.
Yeah.
Not really a scene, just a montage,
montage.
of that.
Yeah.
It really was exactly.
But Westerns are huge now. They're making a comeback. The Oscar nominations came out today. The Power of the Dog led everything with 12 nominations. I almost started this and then I stopped it because it was a Western. I was like, oh, shit. And Jesse Plemons popped up, who you and I are fans of. And I was just like, I'll wait for you to watch this. 12 nominations for that thing. And then West Side Story, Bob, the movie that you refused to see.
No thanks to you, Bob. But
No thanks to
anyways,
me.
Yeah.
nominated.
Ton of nominations for that as well, including that chick who was the first. What was she going by? Latinx, Afro Latinx.
Oh, the Afro Latinx.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's she's combined a couple words together that she is now. So she got nominated for that. So now she can say that she's the first Afro Latinx to be nominated for an award. And congratulations on that. So she's in there. The ones that were shocking today, though, were I'd say the I Love Lucy bullshit. The Ricardos.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman was definitely not Lucille Ball.
Did you guys watch any of that?
Did you guys watch any of that bullshit on
don't-
Amazon Prime?
No, and you don't need to watch any of it because.
No.
But of course, it's going to get nominated for everything because it's about show business.
Fair.
I guess.
That's fair. But
Aaron Sorkin wrote it.
You guys, it's hilarious. Like they're not even
Trying.
trying. If you compare Pam and Tommy
Yeah.
to
That's-
not nominated, by the way,
Those are two Oscar winners right there.
to Nicole Kidman and Bardem,
Who are both great actors
both great actors, but they are playing
themselves.
Nicole with a wig. Nicole Kidman is very, she's her normal, just.
And Javier Bardem is a huge man. Ricky Ricardo was a littler guy.
Again, it doesn't matter. Like I was saying,
It does matter.
If they do it, if they get it, if they got the voice, the essence, everything, you wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Sebastian Stan starved himself to play Tommy Lee. Like he went on, I think it was Extra Entertainment Tonight, one of the two. And it was just like, dude, I didn't fucking eat like all of that. Because he was all marveled out on the juice. He didn't eat. He didn't do anything. And he was just like, I had to get rail skinny for this. And it fucking sucked. Like it was awful. But he looks identical to Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
These two fucks didn't even try for this Ricky Ricardo movie.
They just, they got the part and went in the next week and was just like, what?
Yeah.
Just put me in the wig, I guess. Didn't do any research, didn't watch any, clearly did not even see one episode of I Love Lucy.
Yeah. Don't Look Up got nominated for Best Picture. How? I don't really know.
It wasn't a bad movie. If
Was
you
it
didn't
a-
like the
wasn't
messaging, that's fine. But like,
No, look,
I could see that as a nominee.
I couldn't, like, it was an okay movie, but it was just kind of a throwaway. Nothing really, like, there was no performances or anything that really tore my face off. And I guess Cate Blanchett.
Leo is always good.
There's only that's one of the ones that was like nominated to be cool.
Yeah, and it only encourages Adam McKay to do more bullshit like this.
No.
Where you're just like, ugh.
That one and Dune are two that it's like, ooh, see, we're hip. We're nominating like the cool movies too.
Yeah.
How was Dune, though? I heard Dune was rad. I didn't see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dune looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, but they before they expanded to 10 nominees, they would have never given it to Dune or Don't Look Up. Neither one would have gotten a fucking nom.
They definitely expanded it so they could get all of their.
Yeah.
I guess. So we'll read the rest of them. Licorice Pizza is in there. Everybody says that is the greatest movie.
Still can't see it.
Yeah, it's playing. I want to see it. It's just playing like once a day at our theaters at like 4:00, and you're like, oh shit, we're working. What the
Right.
fuck, bro? Just put it on. Nightmare Alley is also nominated, which got pulled from theaters after 48 hours. Bit of a shock, but I haven't seen the movie. Looks good.
Which one is?
Nightmare Alley is the B. Coops movie, Bradley Cooper with Del Toro's the director.
Guillermo
Del Toro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then The Power of the Dog, West Side Story, Bob. Best Picture.
Yeah.
Best Picture.
It is actually fun on their camera to see how white Bob is and then think about the part that he played in West Side Story.
Look at that. Look at that.
I mean, he is glowing today.
Yeah. One of these movies, so we saw Coda. Coda's nominated.
That's a really good movie.
Yeah.
That's like an old school Oscar movie.
Yeah. We enjoyed that. Here's where I'm going to lose my shit, though. Drive My Car. The foreign language movie, which is up for Best Foreign Language Movie, is in the American category for Best Fucking Picture as well. We're doing one, we're not doing
Seems
both.
like a double dipper.
Yeah, we're doing one, we're not doing both. It was like that bullshit movie that Bob loved. What's the Rangoon movie?
What?
Parasite. It's Bong Rangoon.
Parasite.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
like that
think
movie.
that was Chinese.
It was
Korean.
fucking Delco Dan who loved that movie. I'm sorry. Bob, I apologize. It was Delco Dan who loved...
Well, Bob, to your credit, though, Bob and I both are goon hounds. So
Yeah.
you were just
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
him because he likes a goon.
Yeah.
Like the
a
goons.
Rangoon, yeah.
Bob...
I don't think it's best. It's not like best foreign and then best in English movie. It's just best movie, best picture, like overall across the world.
Sure. Then
But
why
they did-
give it Best International
To be fair,
then?
though, they never, if you were in the foreign film,
Yeah.
they gave you that category for that reason because you wouldn't be in the. Do
In
you
the
know what I mean?
American
Done it
one.
before that. You want? I mean, the most egregious one of all time is the hit comedy "Life Is Beautiful," the slapstick in a fucking concentration camp movie.
Yeah, so that was foreign and Best Picture as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I don't think it was. I think he was foreign.
No, he might be right. I don't know if it was in the
Yes.
foreign category as well, though. Was it?
I'll look up the noms here.
Yeah, look it up.
Because
It was like the thing.
Parasite was
definitely
the
in-
other one where it was just like, fuck off with your bullshit. Hated Parasite. And that one
But
both.
if Bob is correct
Great
on
movie.
this, like, yeah, what?
Awful Delco Den.
Parasite's a great movie.
God damn, it's terrible. And
Well,
it won
but
both.
This was "Life Is Beautiful" was nominated, won Best Foreign Language Film, and was nominated for Best Picture.
But didn't win, correct?
It did not win.
Cool. So
No,
if,
but-
if
But they
Drive
do
My
that.
Car,
But it has been happen. What he's saying, and we do need to stand corrected, is that it has been a thing for a while. Life is Beautiful is forever ago.
it happens occasionally. It's happening more. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Like, hey, dude, you got your own bullshit over there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever
you mean
country
you
is
didn't
that in?
notice it as much when it was white.
What?
You didn't notice it as much when it was white people.
No, not white people at all.
Oh.
There's nothing to, like the other movies, King Richard. I really wanted to see King Richard, right? That's black people, okay?
Sure.
But it's an American movie. All right? This bullshit that's not in English should not be in the Best Picture category. There's Best Foreign Language Film for a reason. It is foreign. It is a different language. Now you're going to lump it in with the rest of our shit? Like, fuck off, dude. Not down with it.
Right.
Not down with it. The rest of it, though, I'm fine with. I'll never see West Side Story. I'm sure it's a good movie. It's not. I can't sit through a musical these days, and that's just me as a human.
How do you feel about these documentary features, Ross?
Actually, we'll breeze through these. So, Paul Thomas Anderson is nominated. Steven Spielberg, West Side Story. Bob, all of these categories, like West Side Story.
That's a documentary?
No, we're going through this, and then we'll get to the documentary.
Sorry.
Okay. Penelope Cruz Kristen Stewart got nominated for playing Lady Di. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that.
I'm sure she was explosive.
People loved her. People fucking loved her. Cumberbatch, Power of the Dog, he got nominated.
Okay.
So you can do a Marvel movie and then just switch, you know? Congratulations, The Batch did it. Will Smith, Best Actor in King Richard.
Okay. Give him that.
Yeah, absolutely. Dame Judi Dench.
Give it to her.
Yeah, dude.
I don't care what she was in.
No, not at all.
She wins.
This Lost Daughter movies got nominated for a bunch of shit, and it was fucking awful. God damn it.
You didn't watch it. I did.
I watched the first 2.5 hours of it. I missed the other 4 hours of that movie, and I was all good on that.
Who's nominated?
That bullshit.
It is nominated.
Jessie Buckley for Best Supporting Actress.
In what?
In The Lost Daughter. You watched the whole movie. Jessie, you should know who that is.
Which one's Jessie Buckley?
She's the fucking daughter who got lost.
No.
I'm kidding.
Was she in Succession, Dan?
No.
Oh, who's fucking...
And so Olivia Colman, the lead in Lost Daughter, she got nominated as well.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And that whole movie was a snooze fest.
Wait, now I need to know who. Jessie.
Look up Jessie Buckley so Jessie can remember the movie that she
I.E.?
watched and loved. Yeah, same as your name.
Jessie Buckley.
Yeah. Do you remember her?
Oh, yeah.
That's how memorable that movie was.
No, because she was the flashback mom. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Pretty rare to win. You have to be really good to win for flashback.
It was so good that you remembered.
It was a fucking weird. It's one of those. It's one of those movies that were happening for a while in the independent community where it was really just the misery of life and nothing happens. And it's all just like, let me just go on a miserable couple-day journey with this miserable character.
It was a miserable
with
movie.
good music and lighting and stuff, but you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
She is very good, though.
Yeah,
general.
I can tell. I can tell you remembered her. You remember it.
That's
Like you
Bob's,
were.
That's Bob's type right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a actual count on foreign language films nominated for Best Picture.
What do we got, Bob?
Well, the first one was in 1938, Grand Illusion, La Grande Illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. White people.
Yeah, but before 2000, there was only 6, basically like once every decade, every other decade. Life is Beautiful is the last. And then starting in 2000, they count like 10, but a couple of them are not really. So like Letters from Iwo Jima is one, which was all in Japanese, but it's an American movie. Because
Clint Eastwood directed it.
Yeah. And then they count Babel as one, even though that was an American movie with a lot of British and American, like Brad Pitt and something else in it.
Oh, okay.
But there was like 6. There are 6 that are legitimately like foreign films. And then maybe 7 if you want to count Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which was also a little bit of a double dipper.
Yeah, that was a dipper for sure. That was a true dip right there.
So anyways, Ross, it's been happening for a really long time.
No.
Which means it sounds like it's pretty standard Oscar practice.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
Okay, so
It's fucking dog shit, dude.
Carry on.
It's absolute fucking dog shit.
Okay, well, carry on though.
Parasite, Rangoon. No, get it out of there. Drive my fucking car. Get all this bullshit out of here.
Parasite,
It's the American Oscars. Can we have
Rangoon?
one thing for this goddamn country? Just one thing for this country anymore. You know? Best documentary feature. We're going to get to Giorgio's category here. Because you're amped about it. You love it.
I
I'm
think
a
it's the only
big
one
fan of
that matters.
documentaries.
Same here. And I don't know any of these.
And I want to know what your feeling is once you know what all these films are.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and go down the list. Ascension.
So Ascension is a Chinese film about the Chinese dream, which is, I guess, is a new term that we're liking to use about a person growing up and being innovative and prosperous in China.
So here's what I love about this movie, okay? The people that are nominated for this, who put this movie together, Jessica, Kira, and Nathan. So clearly all white people did this movie about the Chinese dream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Next.
Attica is next.
Yeah.
What's
it's
that
a
one?
correctional facility in New York, but a giant,
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
giant prison riot in the 70s.
Yes.
I like that one.
That was a good one.
Racially charged, but very, very good.
It's very good.
Yes.
That one's in there. Flea.
Afghani man on the verge of his marriage to his husband talks about his story of fleeing Afghanistan.
Sounds good. I'd watch it.
Would you?
Yeah. Oh, I'll watch any documentary.
Well, he's safe in Denmark now. I think that's kind of how it all comes about.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Giorgio.
Jesus, Giorgio.
God damn it. Do you know how many people are
damn
going
it.
to go to the theaters and watch Flea? And now they're going to be
Well,
not surprised that the guy ends up without his gay lover in a different country?
Well, he's marrying his gay Danish lover. He fled Afghanistan,
Okay.
went to Denmark, found himself a nice man, and is retelling his story.
enough, Giorgio. Someone's going to want to watch it. Okay.
There's going to be tons of people out there want
Okay,
to watch
what's
this.
next?
Summer of Soul.
Ooh, Summer of Soul.
Ooh, was that Lost Lake Jazz Festival?
Yes.
The
in
Black Jazz
The Black Jazz
Festival.
Festival in New York.
Questlove did this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably
looks
my
good.
favorite of all of them.
That one looks good.
Looks good.
Writing with Fire.
The only women published Indian newspaper.
Boy.
Huh. Oh, in
In India.
In India,
India.
yeah. Covering all the bases in this.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
you
it.
have to.
I'll watch it, but it'll be a last resort.
You have to, will you?
I'll have to have watched every other documentary, but I'll watch it. I'll literally watch any documentary. I was watching one about the impetus to eat yourself when you're buried alive. The bodies.
Why would you eat yourself?
I don't know.
'Cause you're
but there's-
hungry?
Bob actually, I think if you guys do this on softcore, I want it.
You want in.
I want in. But it's buried alive and all the different things that the body like does instinctively. And it's like, some of them is like they dug them up and they have like eaten themselves.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Why did they bury him alive in the first place?
Well, back in the day, we didn't have these, scientific, technology, whatever things that we have now, where if someone was in a coma or if they're like very,
yeah.
whatever. Like
Tell him to
there's-
go down to the river and die.
No, it was just like you would think someone was dead when they weren't, very shallow breathe, stuff like this where they wake back up.
Okay.
And then it kind of, it progressed into like people are like putting bells in there and they're like have clauses in their wills where it's like you have to like shoot me in the head or whatever before you bury me, things like that.
There was a lot of I forget who, might have been Alexander the Great maybe, but there were historical figures that had like, you can't bury me for like a week.
For a week,
Or
or you have
something
to
like
like
that.
cut my head off. It
Yeah.
needs to be like something where there had whatever it is. I don't care if you kill me while I'm still alive, but like whatever it is, I do not want to be waking up in my coffin because there was way too many instances of that
Jesus.
a very long time ago. Yeah,
What's the name of that? Is
I think I
that a
was-
documentary?
It's not a documentary, but I think I was listening to it. Buried Alive.
Okay. Now that I'd be into. Let's fucking
It
see
wasn't
that
like
shit.
a documentary that'd be nominated. It was just somewhere, and I was like, probably like PBS or something dumb, and I was like, yep,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Because you don't know what you're going to do when you're half out of it.
It's just literally, I think it's everyone's absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
And the fact that it happened, there was like more frequent, we get that fear from the fact that like it happened a lot back long time ago.
Sure.
Obviously.
If you were to eat yourself, would you just bite into it or would you cut it off and cook it
No, I go for a
No,
shoulder.
it's the same. It's the
Go
same
for a
thing
shoulder.
of like the body. You know, if you try and slit your own throat, like
Right.
your body kind of stops you from doing it. So it's literally something where I think it was just instinctual. Like maybe you weren't.
You could do finger kebabs for sure. Like you could definitely cut off your own fingers and then grill them and then
Well, I
like
mean,
press
there's
your hand.
someone right now in some weird country that's like doing some sex stuff where he cuts his penis off and cooks it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Anyway, carry on. Do you have more nominees to breeze through?
No, dude, that's it. That was those were the ones. But now I want to see people eat themselves in their own coffin. I think you go for a shoulder first. It's close.
I'm not even saying it's finger. It's just you have like there's just a weird impetus, or they'd
God damn,
open
that's
it up
creepy.
and their body was like in different positions because it clearly like woke up and was like
Trying to
moving
get out.
around. Yeah,
Shit.
scratches, things like that.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was like being in the fucking hospital, being intubated.
Yeah.
Because you don't know and you're pulling shit out and everything else. And they're like, why are you doing this? And I was like, why am I here? You know,
Yeah.
you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. Now that would be fascinating.
Yeah.
That would be rad. We didn't get that bullshit. We got this other bullshit here. I mean, Giorgio, the things that you named off were unbelievably depressing, where it was just like, man,
No, you have to be a depressing documentary to win. That's been across the board.
Yeah, we can't have fun documentaries
No,
anymore.
no.
remember
There's
the
no fun
guy
ones.
who almost fell off that mountain?
Also, last year, didn't some guy like fuck an octopus and win Best Documentary?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
married. He got married to an octopus.
Yeah, he ended up fucking that octopus. But
That one was a weird one when he won.
a few years back, it was the guy, the free climber guy.
Oh, Free Solo.
That's it. Yeah, that
Did
was
he
fucking
win?
dope. Yeah,
That was a good movie.
that was a good
Dude,
movie.
do not smoke weed and watch that movie.
I knew the guy is alive today, and I was still nervous watching it, thinking he was gonna die. Like that
What
shit was
the
rad.
Fuck.
You know, but now we're too conscious about making sure the world's included into our bullshit. And it's like, why, dude? Just be proud of America's shit. That's it.
No,
Nobody
those
else
days-
gives a baker's fuck about us. It's not like over in Japan or China or whatever. Like, they don't have awards where they're like, oh, let's include those American movies. Let's put Vin Diesel up for Best Actor because he cares about family.
I would venture to say, as far as show business in Hollywood goes, we're still sort of looked up to.
I don't know.
It's probably like our last little bastion of like, you know,
I guess.
the rest of the world wanting to do what we do. No?
Maybe. NBA, you know? I mean, for real.
Yeah.
I don't know that football necessarily translates to a lot of countries, even though the Super Bowl is like the most watched event in the world, but the NBA
No.
definitely is.
World Cup and stuff shits all over the Super Bowl.
That's true.
And I think even
true.
Georgia walked away, but the big soccer stuff, like the yearly ones, I think that Champions League, I think that shits on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, no, maybe you're right. Maybe the Oscars is the only thing left. I mean, Britain's
No,
got the
just Hollywood.
BAFTAs.
Right.
You want to BAFTA it up? You want a nice BAFTA?
Just Hollywood in general. I mean, look at BTS. Who are they trying to look like? Asians? Not
No,
really.
No, they look like white people. But we were talking about Coldplay yesterday. I'm on like some weird like emailing list and shit like that.
For Coldplay?
Yeah. So yesterday one popped up in my email. So they did that song with BTS. Now, because now they're just pandering to like whoever the most famous person was. So the email I got yesterday was like, "Hey, check out the new Coldplay song and video. It's up live with Selena Gomez." So it's Chris Martin and Selena Gomez doing a duet in this song, and you're like, "What the fuck?
Wow.
We just doing Instagram following now? Is that what we're doing? Like, you're Coldplay. You don't need that shit. You can do whatever you want. Do whatever you want." It seems strange. Watch the video. It's like him and Selena Gomez, and you're like, wait a minute.
I think some people would disagree with you
With what?
on the fact that Coldplay can do anything they want.
If they tour, it is massive around the world, and that's that. Like, for real. Still to this day. They can go and tour anywhere, and they'll sell out around the world.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't necessarily think they need BTS or, Selena Gomez. Because I listened to the BTS song, and because I was curious about it on the drive home. I was like, I'll give this a little listen. Half that fucking song's in Korean. Did you know that?
No?
The Coldplay BTS song, and I was like, oh shit, who the fuck is that for? You know, pandering. That's what we're doing. That's all we're doing with all this shit.
Panda-ing?
Just pandering.
Oh, pandering.
Yeah, and pandying. You saw him giving out panda heads last night at the
Yes.
Olympics. Everybody got a chopped off panda head when they won
No,
a
it was
medal.
a little tiny panda.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's just the head.
No, it's a little panda.
Bob, pull up real quick here. Pull up the panda head from the Olympics. Everybody's getting a chopped off panda head. I don't know why.
No, it's a little panda.
And it looks like a skull. Looks like the panda had died at some point, and then they just gave you the skull of
it
the
looks
panda.
like a cute little Chinese Hello Kitty.
That's not true at all. It is a chopped off head. It looks
No.
like a skull, like a panda skull.
I think that's it, Bob. yeah.
Pop it up. Let's see that skull. Let's see that panda skull.
No,
Yeah.
see, it's right.
What is that?
It's almost like penguin proportions, right? You know
Like
what
a
I'm
little
saying? So it's
panda
like a little,
astronaut.
If you can
Yeah,
find
it's
it
like a
dead
little-
on, look at the eyes and shit. Like that will haunt your dreams. That will haunt your dreams forever, that panda head. It's wild. And I don't know why there it is. Beautiful shot, Bob. Look at
not
that
a panda
thing.
head. Look, it's a little panda in like a ski. It's got a little like hoodie on, and
Creepy.
it's got a little sweater.
No, that thing is staring directly into your soul, judging you. All of it. We didn't find Jesse's mugshots today either.
No, but we will.
We will.
No, they're making me. So I
We're
found
making him
records.
like pay for something.
Yeah, I found the official sites you could do on Los Angeles County and Ventura County, but it's like, yeah, you got to pay for it.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. All right.
not worth it.
Not worth it.
I want one of these pandas.
Right?
They're cool. I'll put
gotta-
it on my
It's
shelf.
You
cute.
got to do something for it, Giorgio. You got to win. You have to win a medal. So you have to be top 3 to get a panda head.
So I just throw myself down a mountain, right?
Yep.
Could.
As long as you can twist a couple times.
I read an article about a guy who was an Olympic medalist this year, and he had cancer in 2019. So I think that's just proof that Olympics don't matter in the winter.
Is he from America?
Nah, I didn't really read it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Then he's badass.
Yeah, he's badass then.
He's fine.
He's fine. George, I don't think you could do any of this stuff.
Yes, he could.
Is wrestling in the winter?
Now it's in the summer.
Okay.
It's in the real Olympics.
Why would wrestling be in the winter?
They used to have some of those in the winter. Like gymnastics used to be a winter thing, and now that's not anymore. That's summer, I think.
Probably to try to increase ratings, if ever.
Yes.
But you know.
Yeah. And I agree with it. Like you should put that. If you're indoors, put it inside and make it winter. If not, go
No,
outside.
Ross, gymnastics on ice.
Well, it's ice dancing, and I watched that last night. I watched that man dance on ice.
You did.
All of them are straight too, super straight.
Is there ice stripping?
No, but there was a few of those chicks who got close. Homegirl, one was just wearing a thong, and I was like, oh shit. She definitely was not the best skater, so she was using her assets. She was just like, all right, great. Throw a thong on me, and maybe I can get some points. But yeah, there was a couple questionable ones that you would enjoy, I think. Yeah. Jabes, proud of you today.
Thanks.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're really doing it. Really doing it.
Thanks, man.
Join us at the Super Bowl party on Sunday. All you can drink Seltzer. Downtown Austin, WTF. Ice House. We will be there.
Get your
Go to
ticket or your
Eventbrite. Yeah,
spot.
it's on a Drinkin' Bros podcast.
I'm sure on
Facebook.
Eventbrite you can
On Eventbrite, you can search it too.
Austin or Drinkin' Bros.
Drinkin' Bros, Hard AF Seltzer, all that stuff. And all you can drink, $20. We're getting rocked all day. Join us. And then Thursday will be BRCC in the morning. So we might have to pre-record RPR.
Oh, I thought it was Friday.
No, it's Thursday morning. Thursday morning. Might have to pre-record. Okay. So I think the 10th, right? Yeah, Thursday. Sorry, Jabes. Maybe we'll go tomorrow.
Could do.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, you got stuff to do tomorrow.
Got stuff to do.
All right.
Yeah, we can, pre-record Thursday?
You live a different life and party all the time, and people don't know that.
No, I just said on air that I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow for the first time in years.
Because Sunday you were at a chili cook-off with all your friends, eating chili,
Yep.
and then your friends flew around the world afterwards. Mm-hmm. Very fancy.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't get any chili that day. I said take some Tupperware and bring some home in a little bowl, and you did not.
It's not how it works.
It is how it works. You steal chili from these things. Everybody knows that. You steal chili. Now, did any of that chili have any beans in it? Yes or no?
No beans.
Told you.
I know.
It's for pores. It's for pores when you put beans in there because
I
then
like
you're just
a
trying to fill up the pot.
I like a kidney bean in my chili.
Gross. We're leaving on that. We don't do that here, okay?
We should.
We should. For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolution. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.